this Beano boy, and some people was upset about it. You was just openly with this Crip. Now you over here with this blood. What's going on? So her and Beano break up. Fast forward, Stunna Girl and Blueface is working together. It at first was like a business situation for this song. Remember, originally Keke Palmer was on this song. I don't know if y'all saw the stream with Keke Palmer, but in the middle of the song, Keke Palmer mother called and was like, "Oh, we're not doing that." Cause y'all know in the song he said, better bitch better, better bitch better, girls with a transgender. So Keke Palmer mom was pretty much just like, yeah, we're not doing no songs. You talk about transgenders and stuff. At the time, Keke laughed it off, but in the end, you see she ain't do that song. So it was all jokes in the moment, but in the end, she ain't do that song. He put a Stunna Girl on it. Blueface know he needs a woman to be successful to some extent. To some extent. So he put Stunna on the song. They on stream, they recording the song. Blueface is flirty, doing the things that he do. He calls himself a Dalmatian. He is a dog. That's a fact. So he's doing the dog stuff he do. Oh, I'm gonna have you screaming later, blah, blah, blah. He joking with her. Whole time she laughing. Oh boy, you so funny. Yeah, Keke was gone. Deuces. So Keke know the red flags. You know the baby daddy. Keke saw the red flags, but she was there for the content. Maybe she got paid. I don't know. But after now, Stunna Girl there, like I said, they do the song, they're flirting. Stunna Girl's laughing it off. Oh boy, you so funny. Stop playing. Next day, Stunna Girl's over there in some lingerie. She twerking in front of him, giving him lap dances. She's cooking now. She in the kitchen cooking. I said, oh, she got piped down. He got her. She's a goner. He got her. She's out of here. So, and then she come back. Now you got the natural set, no lashes, no lace front. She come with natural hair. So I'm like, oh, she's spitting game now. Then there was another stream. Blueface talking about, oh, she spent money on me. Oh, she's spitting game. She doing the long game. So here's my thing, right? I feel like when all of this turns into shit, because eventually it will. We've seen how Blueface treated Krishan when she was pregnant, dogged her out. Same thing with Jada when she was pregnant, dogged her out. Girl that he is currently talking to, he's ignoring her on stream, calling her crazy, all types of shit. Feel me? We see how he treat his loved ones. He will love bomb you in the beginning, then after that, you got to get on program. It's program after that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't no program, you got to keep pushing. He got a roster. Somebody else gonna step up, take your spot. So now he got these girls insecure, feeling like they got to do the most to keep their spot. That's game. So that's how it is with a manipulator. At least they fuck with your emotions, manipulation. Anyway, so now Jaden is on a live with Blueface, and she's like, "Oh, these girls want my spot." Oh, I thought you moved on, Jaden. I thought you were better than them, right? You're the better baby mama. You're the first baby mom. First of all, Jada has a hierarchy, if y'all didn't notice, right? When it comes to Krishan, she feels like she the better baby mother because she's more responsible. But we've seen her crashing out, breaking windows, fighting with Blueface in front of her kids, had her kids crying, Mom, stop. So we've seen you do the same thing Krishan do with Blueface. You just hide it. You hide it more. Blueface and Krishan was out in the open on live with they mess. You wasn't going live when you had the broom in your hand hitting shit. So yeah, 6-7. Like it ain't no better for real. For me at least. When it comes to Jada and Krishan, so Blueface is like, oh, Krishan is more of a cheerleader, but she's more supportive of me, but she don't have respect for herself. Jaden has respect for herself, but she doesn't really support me. Yeah. So it's like together they make the perfect woman. So I had two girls. So now when it comes to Stunna Girl, the Stunna Girl showdown with Blueface is going to be epic. Now, like I said, we've seen how Blueface treated the girls he was with. We've seen how Stunna Girl treated her ex-husband. Oh, he got a shit bag. This nigga smells like shit. Like he's broke. Was talking all this shit about her ex-husband. This is your husband. For better or worse, shit bag or not. Like, what are you talking about? You were married to him. So at some point that shit bag ain't stink that much. Like you was with him. You get what I'm saying? So we've seen her shit on somebody that she loved or once loved or whatever when things go bad. And we've seen the same thing from them. We got two of the biggest trolls in the industry, but Clash has like two fucking Rams, and I can't wait. She gonna be on the internet calling him all types of gay. She gonna be on like her pussy stink, her ass smell, that BBL smell. They're good. Can't wait. And then, you know, Christian gonna come out of nowhere. Thank you for God helping me with these hard times. She gonna come in with her God shit, and it's just gonna be funny. Can't wait. He know he missed Christian. You know why? Because he compares the new girls to Christian and the baby mother Jaden. He compares both of anybody he dating. He compare him to Christian or Jaden. So I feel like they still in your mind if you still bringing them up and talking about them. Because if you don't care about something, you're not gonna bring it up. But I just can't wait to see it. I really can't. I can't. I can't wait. I gave it about 2 months tops before he smacking her around and she online trying to, well, he's broke and he doesn't own anything. His contract is bullshit. Man, like, and we saw, no shade to Ivory. We saw how Stunning Girl did Ivory. You think he gonna pick Krishan? Krishan put some another man's toes in her mouth. You really think it's one thing for you to throw it back for another man, but you put his toes in your mouth, bitch? The depths of hell you go. You don't come back over here. Good riddance. What else I want to talk about? Oh, Biggie and Tommie. So when it come to Biggie and Tommie, we all saw last episode. They had went to he a toe sucker too? Blueface sucking toes too? That grossed me out a little bit. I don't know. We all know he a munch. I don't know if he a backdoor munch or just front door munch, but we all know he a muncher. And he a trick, even though he try not. He like to pretend he don't, but he be tricking on these girls and stuff. Bluefaces, I don't know. Ever since he came out, I feel like I've seen a different side of him, but at the end of the day, he's still the demon that I've known him to be before he went in. He just hasn't been put in that position to show if he's grown or not. He did it on live. Stop. I missed that one. I'm glad I did. See, the Lord know what to show you and what not to. Because I probably would have unfollowed his ass. I don't like stuff. Listen, this is not your OnlyFans, you know? Just because Twitch allowed don't mean you need to do it. So a couple episodes ago on Baddies, they how can I explain this? Natalie took the girls to a boutique and was pretty much like, hey, this lady invited us to the boutique. Get what y'all want because I want y'all to look nice on stage at our first performance. Fast forward, all the baddies have to pay for their own stuff. But Natalie worded it like they were being sponsored by this boutique. Go in there, get what y'all want. I want y'all to look nice. This lady invited us. Long story short, they paying for their own stuff. So now everybody get their shit. They looking at Natalie. Natalie looking at them. She looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me. They looking at each other like Spider-Man and Spider-Man. And eventually Rolly was like, I got it. So that's why Rolly be popping her shit. I'm the better person and I could be the CEO, blah blah blah. Rolly, you would be a great host, but I don't know how you are as a businesswoman to be a CEO. Y'all keep attack. Y'all come at Natalie like, oh, we need a new CEO. There's a business side to being a CEO. Do y'all think Rolly could do that? Now, hosting and being a personality and entertaining, that's different. Rolly would be a great host. And I said this videos ago that Natalie should come in and have a co-host every once in a while. It could be Tanisha and Natalie, or it could be what's her name, Seven, or just bring in different OGs, bring in Red, like just different OGs to help co-host with Natalie. So Natalie's not there all the time because obviously people getting sick of her. But we like the show. But I get to a point where if I don't like you, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not a hate watcher, you know? That's what I thought, Miss Kim. I thought they was getting the stuff for free, but they had to pay for it. Natalie wordplay. She misled everybody. So eventually Rolly comes up, hey y'all, I'll pay for it. Rolly pays for the baddie stuff. Scotty says she paid for her stuff. Rolly paid for the girl stuff. Now fast forward, all the girls leave, they got their shit, they left. Biggie is still there. She's the only one still there. I guess she's looking for her size or whatever the case is. How Rolly got stuff you didn't? I thought Biggie was smaller than Rolly, but moving on. Rolly has more of a shape now because of surgery, but she's still bigger weight wise and all of that, more ass. All all of that. She's still bigger at the end of the day than Biggie is. So I guess Biggie was just still there after looking for something, or this could have been produced and they told Biggie to stay after because they knew Tommie was coming. I feel like Tommie probably really wasn't late. I think Tommie showed up late to avoid Tavi because Tavi been kicking her ass the last two episodes. So to avoid another ass whooping, I would just come when the girls leave. Feel me? So she comes late. Biggie's still there. Her and Biggie's supposed to be friends. So I figured, production or whatever had Biggie stay late to talk to Tommie, so she had somebody to do dialogue with. So now Biggie is like, you was late today. You got a history of being late. Pretty much, Biggie was just like, girl, don't be late to the show. So now Tiny feel like, are you trying to embarrass me on TV and in front of these girls? Not only are you trying to embarrass me, now you making me look bad as a businesswoman. Like, oh, Tommy's just late to everything and she's not professional. That's how Tommy is perceiving Biggie saying, be on time for the show. So now Tommy starts doing the most. And now Biggie feels like, oh, you trying to embarrass me in front of these girls we don't know. Like, calm down. Tommy's still going at her. Who the fuck are you to tell me I'm be on time? Nah, 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 nah. While I'm your coworker and I'm your friend and you being late affects me as a coworker and a friend, because now it's my business, coworker wise. And now if somebody decided to talk shit about you being late, now it's my business friends wise. But we all know Biggie ain't gonna step in the paint, so it really ain't her business friends wise, but it's supposed to be. So now Biggie and Tommy got a little back and forth going on. Tommy tells her, "Oh, you will never," what she said? "You not a star," or something like that. Now remember when Biggie first came on, her and Tommy was cool, and then at one point, can't remember the exact scene, but I remember Biggie was on FaceTime and then did a confessional, and she was like, "Them girls told you I ain't your friend. Believe them." Remember it was something like that. Believe them. Oh, they said I ain't your friend. Believe them. And Tommy, she said it with your chest. Believe them. So it's like Tommy already told you she wasn't your friend, despite what she shows you, actions, words, 6, 7. Despite what she show you, I mean, what she tell you, despite what she show you, she might come around you. She said they went shopping before, they went out to eat before, they did bookings before. That's business. We do a booking. Let's go out to eat before and pick out our outfits before, because we both got a booking together. That's not necessarily a friendship, but Biggie latched on to Tommy during that season. She was keeping up for Tommy, picking up for Tommy. When it came to Rolly, Biggie was defending Tommy. Tommy wasn't doing the same for Biggie. Then Natalie called Tommy on some shit, and I think Biggie was there. I forgot, but you know what I'm talking about. And here go Tommy. Oh, they say I'm not your friend. Believe them. Now we skip forward to this season, and she's saying, "Oh, you're not a star," and they just think they bigger than they are. Blah blah blah. Tommy shitting on him like, "I'm that bitch, or you're not. I'm her, and who are you?" Pretty much. Tommy shitting on him. Biggie was fanned out. She was how ET was for Rolly that season. For me, the new girls they get their fanned out season. They fanned out era. It's all right. So, because when I went to the Knicks Awards, I got hyped when I saw Diamond, and I was mad I didn't have my phone. And then I was on the lookout for Ivory after that. But Ivory was hitting that whole time, like until she got her award. Yeah, it's kind of the same. You know what I'm saying, Ash? But fuck, don't let me get too distracted. Um, so now jump forward. They get into their little argument at the boutique. Next episode, Biggie is telling her, "You at the store telling me I'm not a star and all of this. We supposed to be friends. You trying to embarrass me in front of these other girls. Oh, I know those girls. Oh, you know those girls? So you get money with these bitches. You know these bitches? You get money with these bitches? So you cool with these bitches? How long you know these bitches?" Like Tommy, Tommy got into her, Broly got into her. I mean, what fuck? Biggie got into her bag with that one. You know these bitches? You get money with these bitches. So you cool with these bitches? So and at that point, Biggie felt like, girl, I've known you longer than you probably knew these girls. Why you capping? So now I feel like that was Tommy moving the goalposts. Now we went from it being disrespect to an embarrassment to, oh, I know those girls, so it shouldn't have been. No, don't try and distract me. Let's stay right here because now shit getting heavy and you don't want to get Tavied and roll. How Rolly took her through the last season and and Tavi taking her through this season. She don't want that again with Biggie. But we all see what's about to happen on Sunday. So now this next episode, Biggie pretty much confront her after it happened. You telling me I'm not a star? I'm bigger than I think I am. You talking mad shit, and it's more than you being late. Like now you moving it to something it don't need to be. So have you always felt like that's what's going on? Feel me? Tommie is pretty much like, fuck it. Like I said what I said, these are my feelings. Fuck you, bitch. Like that's the energy Tommie was giving off. To the point where Biggie was like, "Yo, you're a terrible person," and started crying because all I said was, "Don't be late to our show," and you start coming at me, throwing low blows, talking about my shape, all extra shit. Like, damn, you always felt like this. We was never really cool. But Biggie, she told you that you ain't listen. That's on you, baby. My mother told me real young. Somebody tell you who they is, believe them. I'ma believe them. I don't care if you say it with a chuckle and a smile. Ain't shit funny over here. But now next episode, we see now Biggie's not crying no more. She done went through all the stages of grief. She's at anger. So now she not crying no more. She confronting Tommie again on a different scene, different day probably. And this time she put her hand in Tommie on her forehead and she mushed her. Tommie get up like she gonna do something, but we all know as much as Tommie want to be on that, she got heart. I'll say that. Tommie has heart, but also last season when she was fighting Rolly, she said she don't want to embarrass her kids no more, as in she ain't want to fight no more. So now my thing is she gonna fight Biggie for putting hands on her? It would make sense for you to get up and defend yourself, but last season you said you wasn't embarrassing your kids no more. So was that just because you knew you wasn't about to win against Rolly, and you now you might have a chance with Biggie? So things have changed. I don't know. Yeah, the opponent changed, the weight class, ability levels, like Rolly's strength 100, Biggie's in 60. She just got a better chance against Biggie than she do against Rolly. Tasiki made Biggie hold her plate in the van. Listen, that's the cost of being somebody's bodyguard. Cause I don't know if y'all remember, I think it was Baddies, was it Africa? When did they get hit with the BB gun? Was that Midwest? In that scene when Tommy came with the BB gun. I forgot what season that is. They be putting them back to back so quick. It's all blending together now. But in that scene, Biggie was getting confronted about something she said, and Tasiki stepped in front of Biggie and said, ain't nobody gonna touch her. So Tasiki was ready to catch fades for Biggie, even when Biggie's wrong. Let that girl hold her own. Right? What? Half the time Tasiki wasn't even fighting for herself at the time, but you willing to catch fades for Biggie right now? And Biggie caused the fight? Are you kidding me? So I don't know. When it come to Anna, Anna's quick to defend Biggie. It come to Tasiki. Tasiki is quick to defend Biggie. Look at Suki and Sapphire. That one, it only took one time for Sapphire to be sleeping on the job, and now she overdoing it. We just saw how Sapphire crashed out over and Suki attacked Gresham. Gresham tried to fight Suki. Where she at? She go flipping tables. Where she at? Y'all playing with the whole time. Suki on the stage having a good ass fucking time, and you crashing out. Suki started the fight. Suki won the fight. Why you feel like you need Suki back fate to have her back? She won the fight. She paused. But she know how the backlash she got that one time, she was supposed to have her friend back and didn't. Now you don't need to have her back and you're doing too much. Like Sapphire don't know. She don't Sapphire can't read the room. I don't know. But it be times they're supposed to stand up for their people and they don't, and when they it's like, come on, yo. So now I'm happy. Not that a friendship is over, but I'm happy they're no longer jumping people and riding for each other how they was. Lex, Summer, and Dolly. Because it was like right or wrong. They was rah, 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 rah. If your friend wrong, be quiet, let her handle it. And when y'all go in the back, if you need to help her, help her. When y'all go in the back, yo, bitch, you you shouldn't have did that. You was actually wrong in that situation. I ain't want to tell you in front of the girls, but you was kind of showing your ass and you started that. That's wild. Feel me? But in the moment, like, let your friend like, don't embarrass her in front of everybody. That's your homegirl. But it's just like Summer is actively shitting on Lex and Dolly in front of everybody. Like, she's making it worse on herself, actually. She ran after Gretchen. Yeah, she ran after Gretchen. I'm glad she makes it up for it. But this is not the time to make it up for it. You make up for it if somebody sneak Suki. If Suki is fighting and she lose, That's when you making up for it, because that's when your friend need you. How your friend needed you before, she don't need you right now. So now y'all just jumping holes for the you fighting just to fight. Oh, y'all think I'm fighting to save the day? No, I'm fighting just to fight. Like that's Sapphire right now. She ain't helping nobody. She just inserting herself because Suki didn't need help. Is my point in this situation. Suki is small. Suki won. She won. She started it and she won. She ain't need help. Gretchen needed help. At that point, it was like you see Suki in the forest fighting the bear, help the bear. It didn't matter that Suki was small. She was in there. She took Gretchen where she ain't want to go. Shout out to Man Man, Big Mama Dawn. So it's really all I got for them two subjects. I just thought about it. So I just want to come on and talk to y'all real quick. It's like a little live. I might do a reaction later or something like that, but that's all I got. You want to talk about anything else before I get off here? Anything else happen? Yeah, I miss y'all. Thank you. Let's keep it. I'm trying to be more active. I know everything with John Ye. I was thinking about talking about it, like John Ye and Ivory. But I'm like they break up to make up just how Cashmere do with her girlfriends and just that's not tea to me anymore. We're talking about them fighting. They pretty much bring up the same shit. Oh, she's broke. She don't own her car. And CPNs, dirty pennies. Everybody talk about the same stuff and they end up getting back together. I'm kind of over the breakups right now. But Danye and Ivory came out and they went live and they were like, the next time we get into it, we're not gonna go live anymore because y'all wouldn't know. What you said, y'all wouldn't know we was getting into it unless if we didn't tell y'all, pretty much. Which is true. But think about it like E. Kane. E. Kane gets all of her clout, money, everything off of her life drama. So Ivory said she quit. No, that's TV. She wasn't going back. Zeus Network. I don't know if they're gonna bring her back for a full season. The other networks, she already been there, done that. If she was gonna continue working with them other networks, she would have been working with them other networks. So it's like, I wonder what's next for Ivory. How's she gonna get her money now? Because I don't think she's about to be full-time rapper. Is Lex jealous of Summer? I don't think so. Lex is prettier than Summer. She has more class. Summer has more clout. But Summer has more clout because she involves herself in everybody's business. Anytime somebody is arguing, Summer inserts herself. When people are fighting, she inserts herself. So you're gonna be in every scene and every conversation. If you keep cutting people off, inserting into their conversation, yeah, you're gonna be in every scene and every conversation. You making sure of it. Yeah, I'm over Tink and I'm over Tavi. Tink and Tavi. Sick of them. Tavi, I don't know if she's reacting off of backlash she got last season, or if she's just more sensitive now, or if she feels like being a heavy hitter is like top priority. Because I feel like she going out her way to fight people. Tink was fighting a lot the first couple episodes. She calmed down. Now I feel like her trying to be funny is overdoing it. Like Tink comedy style isn't resonating with me. It's kind of like obnoxious. I don't know how to explain it. Fana and Nunu, you want to talk about they beef? They beef is over K Rika, who not even around. I feel like Fana is mad because she came to Nunu and talked to Nunu. Nunu said she wouldn't bring up any of the beef that was going on with K Rican because K Rican wasn't there. They shook hands, went about their way just for like the next day or whatever the fuck. Nunu wants to talk about K Rican with Cold Killer. But you just told Fana you was cool off that. So now Fana's like, girl, you just told me we wasn't talking about that. Well, I'm gonna be the baddie to wake it up. Nobody else gonna wake it up. No, but you just told me you wasn't going to. Are you okay? So I could feel Fana being upset because you just told me we wasn't. The girl not even here. What are we talking about her for? So I feel like Nunu is like looking for her storyline. The storyline is not even here. So now Kokilla and Fauna is fighting off the strength of respect for their friend, but it's not really a beef. It's like Nunu's creating it. Because Nunu could be there and just be pretty and do, do her Scotty type, but she wants to fight and have all this drama and stuff. No, Rika not on drugs. Did I say that? Rika on drugs? No. I don't know what I said, but I'm not saying K Rika on drugs. I'm saying Nunu's dragging it on. She's dragging it on. Nunu and Fana had a talk when they said we're not gonna talk about pretty much Cold Killer's not here. No, fuck. She said K Rika, Fana and Nunu had a talk. It was like K Rika is not here. We're not gonna talk about her. There's no reason for us to be. Just don't mention my friend and we cool. They shook hands, went on their way, just for Nunu to come back and be arguing with Cold Killer about K Rican. But you just told Fana you was cool off that. You wasn't gonna bring it up. That's my thing with Nunu. I feel like Nunu is dragging it. She's dragging it, not drugging. My voice is kind of nasally, y'all. She's dragging it. That's how I feel about Nunu. She's a pretty girl. The personality is okay. Like I wouldn't be friends with her, but she's not a bad person. All the baddies, who would I be friends with? Probably, maybe Rolly. And I don't even like Rolly like that, but I feel like her personality, we will probably mesh. Maybe Anna. I don't see myself being cool with any of the other baddies. Girl, your message is retracted. Did you delete it? What just happened? Yeah, yeah, but that's all I got. I just wanted to talk about those two things. Tasiki stillborns. Emma knew who to come with that shit. Emma knew. Look, I'm gonna come at Scotty for being boring. Oh, okay, I was just making sure because I got a couple people modded. I just didn't know if they took your comment down. Yeah, Tasiki a little boring. She could come and go at this point. She don't really give anything to the show for me. The only ones I feel like should stay, Anna could stay. She gives personality. Anna's cool. Scotty could stay. Dolly could stay. So we got Rolly, Anna, Scotty. I see. Bring K Rican back. Keep Cold Killer. Bring Ivory back. Put Diamond back. I like Suki, but Suki needs Sapphire, and I could go without Sapphire. So we gonna leave Sapphire at home. Yeah, a lot of them shouldn't come back. Like they knew better than to bring Elsie back. Like it's a couple of them, they know better than to bring them hoes back. Y'all remember everybody signing a petition for you want March there? What? That sound like a Baddies Going Wild kind of thing. Summer and March. They need to put Summer and March on Baddies Going Wild. I would respect it if they put March on Baddies Going Wild instead of Baddies. Let her move up. I like nepotism to a certain extent, and I don't feel like March really. Nah. I don't know March personality though. I just know her to Krishan. She just there be talking to Krishan. Like that's I don't really know Marsh, so I don't know if she got like a bubbly personality and she gonna be in there popping pussy and making jokes. And I don't know Marsh to really give my opinion. Oh, are you saying you want them to go or you want them to stay? Krishan can stay. Summer need to calm down. If Summer calm down, she can stay. Cause she do have a fan base. It ain't me. But I understand the girl got a fan base. She calm down a little bit. I can tolerate it. So Stunna girl could get beat up. It's crazy. Oh, March tried Krishan. What was this? You know what? I need to start like getting back into Krishan and stuff because I took a break from her. I needed a break. Whenever that last time, I remember they was in a parking lot and Krishan went live and she was showing like blood on her hands or something. And she was like, he just stomped me out or something like that. And I think, was she still pregnant? I think that's when I unfollowed all of them because I was like, that was my breaking point with them. I'm sick of it. I just, at that point, I was sick of it. And I'm not even the one that's in a relationship. Mind you, at the time I was getting paid to talk about it, getting paid to repost it. I get promo on Instagram, so if I repost it, that's more engagement for promo. I said, fuck it. It wasn't even worth the money. Like I couldn't sell my soul for Krishan. I wasn't gonna do it. She went live with Summer. Stop. Cause I don't even follow Summer because I don't like her. Oh my God. That's messy. They messy. But at the same time, no, they not because don't Summer like Krishan? Summer likes Krishan, so what was said, it was moving weird. You think Marsh was trying to find a storyline in Summer? Did Summer add Marsh to her live? It makes a difference. Was Summer live and added Marsh, or was Marsh live and added Summer? That makes a difference to me. How'd I go? Let's keep it. How'd I go? There's a delay on these comments. I need to switch it on. So now Summer up again? She went from, oh, I love Krishan, I love your sister, to now she going at Krishan again? Or she wasn't even going at Krishan, she was going at Tasiki. I mean, this multiverse is too much. I can't keep up no more. That makes sense. So I wonder, was Marsh in the comments or did she request it? Because if Marsh was in the comments and Summer added her, this Summer, you're the weirdo. But even if Marsh didn't request it, you still weird for going up still. Ah, no, Marsh is the weirdo. Okay. You requested it, bitch? Oh, hell no. I cut people off for less. I cut people off for less, y'all. I couldn't do it. Krishan better just leave her alone. Because didn't they already stop being friends like twice? And they keep migrating back to each other? I feel like they already stopped being friends like twice. I don't know nothing about that. I feel like I'm just asking you. I need to look it up. I'm sure somebody done did a deep dive or something. One of these YouTube bloggers. That's what I think I'm gonna do later. I might react to some of them. Damn shame though. Shame and a scandal. Shame and a scandal. They used her to get back on baddies for sure. Because everybody was saying when Marsh fought Tasiki, when they was arguing on that stage, Marsh was sitting down and Tasiki was standing in front of Marsh. While they was arguing, yeah, Tasiki kept putting her hands in Marsh's face, but Marsh wasn't doing nothing. She kept looking at Krishan as they was arguing. And then I don't know what Krishan, I felt like everybody was saying Krishan must have gave like the approval. But Tasiki standing there, Marsh keep looking over at Krishan, and then eventually she got up, and that's when her and Tasiki went at it. But everybody was saying that Krishan gave Marsh the go ahead to fight her sister again. Yeah, but they was only on there for like 2 episodes. So did Krishan really get used, or did Krishan use Marsh to fight her sister? Because Krishan didn't want to fight her sister. I not understand. At one point, Krishan was like, "Yeah, come on, let's fight. Come over here, let's fight." Krishan knew her sister was it. You know your family, so you know when your family on that, and then when they like fuck it and they pay it, like you know your family pay it. So at one point, Tasiki was on that, and then after a little bit, when Krishan ain't come over to fight her or whatever, she paid it, and then that's when Krishan was like, "I'm not come over here. We can get that." Nah, at this point, Krishan Tasiki already paid it. You dust now. Sky switched up. Who the fuck is Sky? Sky? Oh, DJ Sky? Man, I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to Krishan in like 2 years. And the only reason she popped back up now and I'm looking into her and Blueface and all of that is because Krishan came on Baddies. And then I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna follow her again because she on Baddies. That's the only reason I followed her again. And then everything happened with Blueface and him getting out of jail and all of that. So I started looking back into that. But I don't know what's going on with any of them. I stopped paying attention to them for the past couple years. I needed a break. Get me out the circus. Let me out this tent. I need some air. Too many clown cars and shit rolling around. I am, but clearly I'm terrible with goodbyes. I done said it about 50, 11 times. My bad it was muted in the beginning. I'm gonna pay more attention to that in the future. And I'm gonna try and come back live later. I don't know when, but later tonight. So have y'all notifications on? And feel free to DM me on Instagram if y'all got requests for the Patreon. All right, Miss Keep It, thank you for being in the chat. Ash, thank you for being in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for letting me know my volume was messed up. Until next time, y'all be blessed.